Pauperess become queen. Nom nom nom. Maybe give the girl something. Oh no. Please, father, we don't want her to become lazy now, do we? You are fine without eating for a while, right, Jam?
I could do with something to eat. It's been 2 days and I haven't eaten anything.
See what you have done now, father. She was perfectly fine, and now that you have mentioned food, she is hungry. You will spoil her health for this way. This was the situation for our little Jam, the Pauperess. She was found by a poor tradesman at the steps of his little home. He cared for her and nurtured her to the best of his abilities. Jim grew up to be a wise young girl. She loved her father and he adored her back. But due to the grave poverty they faced, Jim had to work for the richest and superbly noble family of the country. Although Jim was a populist and had never seen such riches, was never swayed and did all her work diligently. And that is how Jim came to traveling with the noble family to help them at a grand wedding which was taking place far away to another town. Coachman, how long will it take us to reach the Screaming Woods? We will be there by night, sir. Now remember, son, it is called the Screaming Woods for a good reason. There are bandits in that area. They brought carriages and spoiled the cargo. You must stay alert. And of course, there is this old legend of the screaming trees that don't allow any unwise person to pass through. Right, that's crazy. Talk further, and just around nightfall it happens. How dare you? Let go. This cave is more expensive than your entire life's earning. This is what I'm expecting, my silly little prince. The bandit took all the bounty and left the father, son, and the coachman with, where, oh no, I think the child must have gotten scared. I only hope that she hasn't run away into the screaming woods. But that's exactly where Jim was off to. Ha ha ha. No, must stop checking me out. You are making me awkward.
Oh, sorry, you can talk.
Oh, aren't you smart? Tell me what you are doing. Here, I mean it. Took me forever to quieten the trees last night.
Well, I was riding with my pupil and then,
Hmm, can you speak up?
well, I have not had anything to eat for 2 days and I'm tired and sweaty and thirsty.
The horse felt bad for the young girl and approached her with empathy in his heart. Here, the key on my neck, take it, and touch the old oak tree. There you will get everything you need. Jim was hesitant to do so, but she was tired. As she touched the bark of the tree with the key, a door appeared and came out a table with the most delicious food and refreshing drinks. Before the horse could even begin to explain, Jim was already elbow deep in the food. All right, I guess I should leave you to it. And
Sorry, I was really hungry. But why are you helping a pauper such as me?
pompous? Nah, you are way too festy to call yourself that. And let's just say, I know what it feels like to be alone. Oh, that marked the new magical friendship between Jim and the mystical horse. The horse then introduced Jim to the trees who actually were all his friends. Okay, wow,
Oh, thank you. You want some?
the mystical horse was fond of this young girl. She was generous and kind and never been so happy. The magical key gave her everything she needed: food, shelter in the rain, and hot chocolate in cold nights, a soft bed. But one night, Jim saw the horse leaving her under the care of the trees to go somewhere. Jim decided to quietly follow him.
What are you doing?
You shouldn't be here.
We are friends. I told you everything about me, and I know very little about you. That's not fair. Tell me, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is the old witch mansion, Jim. It is scary and dangerous place. She holds something that is very precious to me, my ancestors. Gold ring. It is a plain ring, but it holds my entire existence. I cannot even enter to take what's mine. Only those in the human skin can enter her mansion. And she just waits for human to enter. All she needs is for any human to reply to her. And the moment any human gives a response, that person is locked in her mansion forever. Many of my friends have tried to help me, but they never came out. Oh, what else can I do than to stand here each night and long for what's rightfully mine? I am just a horse after all.
That's nonsense. You are not just a horse. You are a brave and generous and sensitive.
Thank you, Jim. We must go. Now I don't want you to lose your sleep. But Jim had made up her mind. She ran towards the mansion. What are you doing? When come back? Now the horse was scared beyond measure. He trotted with all his strength to save the woman he had come to admire and love. But the trees would not have it. They blocked his way. I demand you stand aside and let me pass. Cannot defy me. Meanwhile, Jim reached the entrance of the mansion. The door was ajar.
The wish must have kept it open to let outsider enter the mansion easily. She seems smart. This is a grand mansion. For sure, I will only look for the ring and leave. I am so glad to have someone visit me. This old thing is fading away anyway. Oh, young girl, how sweet of you to visit an old woman such as myself. Tell me, are you lost and looking for shelter? I can give you what you seek. What's your name, child?
Without uttering a word, Jim went straight to a closed room and opened it.
What are you doing, child? It is not good manner to enter into someone's home without declaring yourself. It is so hard not to respond. Come on, Jim. You can do this. Remember everything that the brave horse did for you? Wait, what's that?
It was a cage bird, and the plain ring was attached to its feet.
Are you looking at? You are nobody. I am the woman of the woods. How dare you disrespect me?
Jim stood there, looking at the cage, then looked to the right and spotted a pot of water. Laughed. Ha ha ha. The witch slipped on the water and fell. Oh! With a loud thud. Jim immediately freed the bird and, along with it, left the mansion. Wow, that was scary.
Where is my mystical horse? And where is the bird?
Just then, the tree behind Jim came down slowly and hugged her, and the branches slowly converted into a soft embrace. As she turned around, Jim saw that the loving woman now stood in the place of the tree.
You broke the curse. Oh, we were cursed by the witch.
The entire Screaming Word is the army of Royal Kingdom of Dakrona. Jim, we defeated the witch in a battle, and she sought revenge. All of us, including our king, were cursed by the witch. She transformed our king into a horse, sent me into a bird. When I entered the mansion to free the ring, she tied to my feet, thinking that no one would ever find it. We are all indebted to you. Thank you, my lady. Of course.
I mean, Your Highness.
No, Jim, it is I who should bow down to you. You truly are one of a kind, as the majestic host. Oh, I mean, the king was already in love with Jim. Jim realized that she cannot take her gaze off of him. The kingdom can't wait for another decade to see their king. That's not a problem. Oh, of course, we must leave for Decrona at once.
But what about the witch? He will trouble someone else.
Oh, that will never happen. I will seize the entire screaming world. She is stuck in that mansion. Neither can she come out, nor will I let anybody to ever enter the woods. The kingdom of Decrona was happy to have their king back, and what more, he was accompanied by the emphatic queen, who had not only survived the life of a Pauperess, but had lived it with pride and dignity. Jim invited her father and the noble family, as well as, let's say, they were now not rich anymore. And as for the witch, she stayed what she was, woman of the world, a myth.